for a bohemian's jagged song, searching for the geography of where I might belong. You are the needle pointing north toward the mud and the glare, a sensory compass in the heavy salt-stained air. I followed the broken lines where the commoners tread, away from the raptures and the prayers I've already said. I wanted to ardor like a soldier in a war of the skin, to lose a biography before the revisions begin. The festival is a roar, a sea of faceless heat, where the identity is trampled under 1,000 feet. I collided with your shadow in the center of the crowd, and felt the architecture crumble, silent and proud. Cold gray water on the empty square, leaving me the silence and the scent of your unbraided hair. You vanished into the city, a ghost on a different track, while I stand at the border with no road that leads me back. The story is unpunctuated, a sentence without an end, just a man trapped in a rhythm he can no longer defend. I am the student of the inconclusive, the walker of the night, learning the holy logic of a fire that's lost its light.
The hallways are tilting at a mandatory degree, assigned to the movement of a processed non-entity. I measure the distance in the turns of a bureaucratic screw, looking for a compass in the administrative thought of you. You're a secretary of the court, a witness in the hall, tracing the broken lines of the writing on the wall. We could flee this jurisdiction, we could bolt for the gate, to find an absolution for a prehistoric weight. I'm trembling like a building on a fault line of fire, searching for a contact that the statutes don't require. We reached the outer patch where the air was supposed to be, but it was just another sector of the same geometry. Your hand was a concept I was not authorized to touch, a technicality of distance that I wanted far too much. The stop door clicked behind you with a surgical sound, leaving me to the gravity of this authorized ground. There is no happy ending, no signature of grace, just the slow gray erasure of your half-remembered face. I'll stay in the stasis, I'll stay in the loop, a stationary traveler in a bureaucratic coupe, waiting for the registry to finally lose the name of a man who spent his winter in the center of a flame. I'm trembling like a building on a fault line of fire, searching for a contact that the statutes don't require. We reached the outer patio where the air was supposed to be, but it was just another sector of the same geometry. Your hand was a concept I was not authorized to touch, a technicality of distance that I wanted far too much. The Maine State winter is a shroud on the industrial grid, where the memories of the bunker and the trenches are all lit. I'm a veteran of a labyrinth that I carry in my chest, counting every second that I'm not allowed to rest. I cling to the white of your uniform, the compass of your hand, the only thing that tethers me to this gray and heavy land. We're hitting the asphalt, we're flooring it tonight, to outrun the forest fire and the phantoms of the light. The Motel 6 was a furnace where the shadows had teeth, and the wall was a monster waking up from underneath. I tried to save the day, I tried to hold the line, protecting the sanctuary of your history and mine. But the enemies are static, they're the wires in the head, feeding on the trauma and the names of all the dead. We crossed into the Vermont while the sunrise hit the glass, watching the milestones and the mediocre died at past. The silence in the driver's seat is a very heavy load, knowing that the monster is the passenger on the road. Your sleep is a mercy that I can't quite achieve, in a narrative of survival that allows for no reprieve. The happy ending is a pause, a temporary chill, before the highway narrows and the engine starts to kill. The Motel 6 was a furnace where the shadows had teeth, and the wall was a monster waking up from underneath. I tried to save the day, I tried to hold the line, protecting the sanctuary of your history and mine. But the enemies are static, they're the wires in the head, feeding on the trauma and the names of all the dead. The Motel 6 was a furnace where the shells had teeth, and the wall was a monster waking up from underneath. Oh, tried to save the day, I tried to hold the line, protecting the sanctuary of your history and mine. But the enemies are static, they're the wires in the head, feeding on the trauma and the names of all the dead. My senses are a torture, a sharpened silver sting, in a mansion built of echoes where the unquiet spirits sing. The chambers are a spiral, a descent into the floor. Beneath the heavy velvet and the latch upon the door, you are my pearlescent compass, my mirror of the deep. Before the funeral tides began to wake and start to creep, the fire of our union is a pact made in the lime, to burn until the gears stop on the ebony clock of time. The storm is hitting the masonry, the shingles start to fly, as I watch the luminant beauty of your spirit start to die. I try to save the day through a ritual of bone, to stitch our two identities into a single stone. But the broken lines of destiny are etched into the night, and I am just a witness to the failing of the light. You're a statue in the parlor, you're a memory in lead, and I am the sole inhabitant of the gallery of the dead. The story has no cadence, the agonia is alone, a permanent vibration that the heavens never saw. I'm catatonic in the shadows, I'm an ember in the bed, Abatito by the weight of all the things we never London is a vertigo of the vulgar and the thin, a decorative sanctuary for the preservation of the sin. I spin in the circles of the salons and the gin, waiting for the theater of the evening to begin. I treated you like jewelry, an accessory of style, a compass to navigate the cynical and the vile. We talked of a departure, a rebellion in the dark, to set the Victorian upholstery with a single stylish spark. But the scandal hit the cobbles like a bucket full of glass, and I'm ardendo like a soldier while the sycophants all pass. I saw the compass waver, I saw the needle spin toward the narcissistic hunger of the places I have been. The broken lines of character are the only truth I own, beneath the heavy powder and the vintage of the wine. I'm drinking in the exile of a sordid Paris room, tracing out the patterns on the ceiling of my doom. You found a newer audience, a fresher kind of stage, leaving me to the footnotes of a long faded page. Happy endings are for commoners, for the dull and the devout. I prefer the elegant way that the lanterns all go out. I'll die with a smirk and a crease upon the glove, at the absolute vulgarity of a secondary love.